Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Toy Review TV. Today I'm going to be doing a review on these Lili Ledy figures. All have been graded, so please excuse if there's any flashback from the lights behind on the cases, because they've all been graded by AFA and UKG, so I'll do my best anyway. In front of me I've got a Leia Combat Poncho, which is a 50 back. You can see that it's got the 50 figures on the back, and then we've got Leia Boushh disguise, which is a 30 back, and then we have the Imperial Commander, which is also a 30 back, but I'll get a bit closer to these in a second anyway, so as you can see a bit more in depth of what they're made up of. I've also got, this is my favourite figure. I mean, this was, when I was a massive vintage collector, this was the one that I wanted, was the Lili Ledy burgundy cape Squid Head, because it's just such a, it's a drastic variant compared to most variants that you can get. This is about as good as it gets for me, really. I mean, there's that, and then there's the removable hood Lili Ledy Java, which I've not actually acquired yet, but I'm not in a rush to. I've also got the Lili Ledy Boba Fett as well, which is it's one of my favourites, but it's not top of my list, but it's a very nice thing. Main difference being that it's a lot darker blue, and there's a scar at the back, but of his leg, a bit like a tri-logo Boba Fett. The pale version Boba Fett that you get on the tri-logo cards, or the Palitoy Return of the Jedi cards. He's got a scar like that. I'm gonna actually zoom into these, and we'll have a good look at them. But we'll see, you know, what they're made up of and what the variations in the figures are, which some are quite drastic actually. The one thing I do like about the Ledy figures is the fabric accessories, like the cape on the Squid Head or Leia's poncho, and another one is a good one is Han Endor, his coat. It looks very rough compared to a Kenner or a Palitoy. It looks, but I like the roughness of it. It just looks really good. It looks so different to the other ones that were in production at the time. So yeah, we'll have a good look at these now. I'll get up close to them. Okay guys, so here we have the the carded Imperial Commander. I'm sorry about the glare in the case, you can probably see me. It's just that it's very hard to take a video of these without getting any reflection off the AFA case, but I'll do my best anyway. Yeah, so this figure, I mean, you can see straight away the Lili Ledy header there. All the Lili Ledy figures did come on Return of the Jedi cards. There were some prototypes made on Empire cards. I don't think any come onto the market. I might be wrong. There might have been just a very small amount on Empire Strikes Back cards, but the whole run came on Jedi cards, which is a run of about 50, not including variants like your burgundy cape Squid or your burgundy caped Big Fortuna. But yeah, you'll notice with a lot of Lili Ledy figures as well, they look oily, almost greasy, like they've got a sheen compared to their Kenner and Palitoy counterparts. Well, maybe it was the way there was mould, maybe it was the plastics that they used, or the paint, but it does look quite oily. And we'll have a bit of a zoom in. Okay, so here is the figure. You'll see, as I pan down, you'll see the shine, especially on his arms. Okay guys, so let's take a look at the figure then. We'll start with the blue blaster there that you can see, Lili Ledy issue obviously. It has certain variations in the scope area. It's a bit more grainy than the usual Kenner and Palitoy ones. I can't remember all the variations in it off the top of my head, but there are there are a few points. You'll see from the leg straight away how shiny this looks, how oily, almost looks wet in places. That's what I was on about earlier. And there's the figure's head. And there's a variation in the chest area there where the badge is. That's got a variation on it from your normal Kenner. And also on the hair as well, the back of the hair's lower. These palitoy, these Lili Ledy bubbles don't go yellow. I don't think I've seen a yellow one yet, but I don't think my friend in Mexico's got a yellow one either. I've got a friend in Mexico who's got over half of all the the Lili Ledy figures on cards. 2 of these will be going to him tomorrow. That's why I'm doing a review on them today, because they'll be going. Won't be in my hands as of tomorrow. This one and the Leia poncho is going to Mexico to grace that collection. Just give you a quick look around the card. So there with the age restriction, the age is 4 and over. Everything is Mexican. And there's the famous Lili Ledy insignia, which I love that. It's one of my favourites of all the Star Wars manufacturing logos. Is the Lili Ledy one. It's just got that certain something about it. Oh, this one is if you're interested, might not be. This one is graded 85 by UKG, so considering it's a Lili Ledy card, it's in extremely good condition, because it's so hard to find these carded figures from the Lili Ledy factory in good condition. Just a bit of a crease there, as you can see. One thing I forgot to mention about this figure, guys, the Imperial Commander, is you'll see his left hand has a bent thumb, which is a massive giveaway. But don't be fooled, because there are palitoy versions of this figure with the bent thumb, and I've got one somewhere in my collection, and I did believe it was a Ledy figure at the time, but close examination, the heads were completely different, but the body was pretty much exactly the same. So be careful if you think you've spotted a Lili Ledy one. It might be a palitoy, and I've actually seen these on palitoy cards, so I know they exist on palitoy cards. So yeah, just a bit of a warning there, guys. Okay guys, so this is the back of the Imperial Commander card. It's a 30 back because it's got 30 action figures displayed on the back. It's got a lightsaber, Millennium Falcon there, Chicken Walker. It's got the mini rigs. It's got a speeder bike, and it's got the Jabba the Hutt playset there. You'll notice the massive difference in the back of a Lili Ledy card compared to your common palitoy Kenner counterparts. Is it's not got a varnish finish, it's just a plain cardboard finish, printed finish, not even colour, which yeah, it is cheap, but that's what captivates a lot of people with these figures. They're just so different, and the more different the variation on the figure, the more desirable it makes it anyway in the collecting mould. So these Lili Ledy figures, it's understandable why they're so sought after, and also because they're in such a limited supply, also adds to the eagerness for collectors to get their hands on them. And if we zoom in, I'll start at the bottom first. You'll see there is the Jabba the Hutt playset, and then the speeder bike vehicle. I'm not going to pronounce the Mexican words because I'll make a complete fool of myself. Well, I might pronounce that one. You see the Millennium Falcon there. Halcon Milenario. I'm not going to pronounce anymore. But yeah, we'll just have a quick look anyway. This is pretty much what a 30 back Lili Ledy card is made up of, picture wise. And there's Luke Skywalker, there's a lightsaber, and there's Luke Skywalker in Jedi outfit, which is a really nice figure to get if you can get it. The Lili Ledy one carded, but good luck with that. And Adam Rapport, and there's our guy there, Imperial Commander, which is the card we're looking at the moment. And then you got your Star Destroyer, Commander Bog Scout, Leia Boushh, which we'll do next. Low Grey, and there's the guy himself, Boba Fett, which I've got loose. We'll have a look at him in a bit. But my friend has one of those carded and it's graded, and let's just say it doesn't come cheap. General Maideen, that's another nice one to get. Not too easy to get that one. Weekly, Royal Guard, Big Fortuna. If you can find a Big Fortuna on with a burgundy cape, well, good luck to you. But I very much doubt it. I think there's, as far as I know, there's only one of these carded Big Fortunas. I'm not sure whether it's been partially resealed as well. I'm not sure whether there's a fully sealed, legit carded one, but as good as it gets is partial reseal, I think. And then there's your Squid Head, which I've got the burgundy cape one, which I showed you earlier. Also, very, very difficult to get one of these carded. I think there's one that is one in existence in a collection that's completely sealed. I'm not sure whether there's another one or whether there's another one partially sealed, but I'm pretty sure there's one, and that commands a massive price. Play 2, Neon Reese, Stormtrooper, a few of those Stormtroopers knocking about. I've seen one or two Yodas on the open market, but not too many. Darth Vader, I mean, you can get the Darth Vader on a Made in Mexico card, but it's not considered a true Ledy variant, so you can get the Yoda as well on a Made in Mexico. Luke Skywalker, but I saw one of those carded. I really wanted to buy that, but didn't have the money at the time. Kind of gutted that I didn't get that one. R2-D2 fetches a massive price. Even the card back fetches a massive price. And then Chewbacca, I've seen a few of those about, and Obi-Wan seems to be a few of those as well. So yeah, that's the back of the card, guys. Right then, guys, here's Leia Boushh. Quite, I'd say, common in the world of Lili Ledy cards, but when I say common, not common as we'd all know it, it's still quite rare. Exactly the same, really. Nothing much to add about the front of the card compared to the Imperial Commander, obviously, but different picture. Everything's pretty much the same there. We'll have a bit of a zoom in, and we'll have a look at the actual bubble and the figure. So if we have a zoom in now, you'll see that the bubble is actually quite clear again. It might look a little yellow because it's in a UV case, upgraded case, so it might get a bit of a little yellow tinge coming from the case. But you notice as well the seal on these bubbles, where on your Kenner you have the actual waffle design, which it's called. It looks like a hatching pattern, a cross hatch. These seals are smooth, so if you're looking for Lili Ledy cards and you're not au fait with what to look for, you won't be looking for the cross hatch pattern on these. You can just see there, it looks really smooth all the way around. And there you got the helmet. But the actual paint apps on this figure, the grey, it's more metallic. It looks like it's got metallic specks in it compared to the normal, like the grey standard variation of like the Kenner variation. So look out for that. Look out for a more of a metallic look to it. Well, there's a face, there's a head. I'm not going to get too much into detail, guys, because you know, I could take an hour up just describing various parts and variations. I just want to give you a good idea of what they look like.